Not every negative thought matters. A normal human being thinks almost 60,000 thoughts in a day, in a single day. And mostly those are reactive thoughts. What you are seeing around you, what people are doing, what they are doing, what you want them to do, how you want situation to be different, how you can control your life more, things like that. And in that, there is so much negativity. There is so much control. And we have been habituated to give importance to almost every thought. What if this happens? What if that happens? What if this goes wrong? What if that person doesn't do what I want? What if that person doesn't say what I want? What if that person does something else? Fear. Everywhere, just fear. And most of the times, all that fear is in your brain. It's not even your reality yet. It exists just in your brain. You're thinking about all the possibilities, all the negative possibilities, and trying to control that. Trying to just stop it somehow. Which actually is not even going to be your reality. But still you are scared, still you are trying to do something, you are just hyperactive about it. So every negative thought doesn't matter. Sometimes you can say that you have to be rational, you have to have a plan, and if something goes wrong, if something is not working, then you can have some sort of negative thought and try to make things clear for you. I'm not saying that you should be like a robot, that either you can have all the negative thoughts or either you should have all the positive thoughts. It's nothing like that. We all are humans, and at some point we all slip through and we all feel bad and we all have those moments where we think negative thoughts. But I'm talking about that habit that you have developed. All the life that you have lived, all the situations that you have been through, you always taught yourself to think the worst. That what if this goes wrong? And that story, you are living that story in your mind. It's almost like that. You're living in your future, in your negative future rather. That is not even here yet. But you are still worried about it. You are still trying to control it, trying to change it, and all the negative thoughts that you have about that particular thing or about in general your life, you are entertaining every thought. And when we are just in a situation, we are completely different setup. We are in a completely different setup. It's not even relevant, but suddenly your mind thinks something negative and you are like having this heavy feeling in your stomach, or your heart starts to beat fast, and you don't know what's going on, but you have this negative thought and that negative connotation connected to it, and now you are suddenly worrying about something. That situation is completely different. You are at a party, or you with a friend, or you are just watching TV, whatever it can, but something happens and you just start thinking negative. And you try to control that, but the more you try to control it, the more you have such thoughts. The more you want to change, the more you want to update, the more old patterns repeat. So just listen to this and just follow it for a day or two and just see the difference. Just follow that. Just tell yourself that not all the negative thoughts are important. You don't need to entertain all the negative thoughts. You can just cut them off. You can just say that this is not relevant. This is not something that I want right now. This is not something on my priority list. I shouldn't think about it and focus on something else. I know it can be easier said than done, but what matters is you doing it consistently and make a habit of not thinking negative, right? Making a habit of not trying to achieve things, making a habit to not make unnecessary efforts to control the life, to keep the life together, which you think is falling apart, but actually it's not. So that's it for this video. I hope that you understand the value of whatever I have shared in this video. Comment down below what you think, what your story is about trying to control, about all the negative thoughts. I'll be happy to reply to them. Thank you so much for watching.